God don't come down from heaven. God come up from hell. In this world, this is the new era. So we got to actually come from the bottom of the experience. We already, the golden age, we knew what it was like to be at the top. Everybody want to go back to the golden age. There go my crows again. We got a good relationship now, though. We talk. Everybody want to go back to when we had all the gold helmets and, you know what I mean? Dancing all day long and we just ate fruit from off the tree. That's cool. You could do some of that. Look, we doing that now. Y'all got fruit growing here? Put a few fruit tree in here. Let the baby just pick the fruit right off the branches.
It's planted behind you.
Lovely. Lovely, I see it.
What kind of fruit? I want to say a cherry tree, but I'm not certain.
You know you could buy fruit trees from Walmart with an EBT card? With a food stamp card? Yeah, you could buy fruit trees with food stamps. Alright, so just game. You know how to hustle and win. I teach little bits and I teach big bits. This is a big thing. The big thing is re-envisioning how we think education. Alright, this sun ain't wearing me out. The sun is charging me up. Alright, we got to re-envision ourselves differently. So when we think about education, this is it. Do you know these babies have soaked up everything that they've been hearing? It's a seed that's been planted in them that they couldn't have got in there. In there, they'd have been trying to reject and trying to do anything but listen. They'd have been trying to be free. The goal is to make them free. Make them free to have their own means. Do they know how to grow their own food? Do they know how to cook their own food? Do they know how to fold their clothes and wash their clothes and put them away? Do they know how to keep their room hygienic so that there's nothing nasty in it that can make them sick? Do they know how to keep wigworms and all that other stuff off their face by keeping their towels clean and washing their own face? This is what they can learn as early as 3 and 4 years old. And imagine how your life could be if they could do that as a parent. Imagine how much more freedom you would have if they're busy educating themselves and teaching themselves how to read instead of annoying you for attention. Because the reason they want attention from you is because you're supposed to teach them. They want you to teach them. And the less you teach them, the more they're going to bug you because they're going to say, I don't know how to do this on my own. And what you're going to do is, if you don't want to teach them, you're going to give them a drug. The drug is that phone. This is their first drug you're going to give them. Before you give them that ADHD medication, before you can even vaccinate them, before they're even old enough for you to vaccinate them, you can put that phone in their hand. This is the first zombie drug. Because they just sit in there and they don't receive nothing. We learn remember we learned a long time ago as parents, you can't sit your kids in front of the TV, right? Because the TV ain't going to teach them. The TV will keep them busy. TV might seemingly babysit them, but it's going to be programming and plant seeds in them that you don't want them to have, and you ain't there to figure out what they done picked up and what they shouldn't have picked up. It's even worse with this. It's even worse with this, man. Your child's program is getting interrupted by ads every day that sell them sex and violence at an early age. They being taught a lot of things you don't realize they being taught about their gender, about their identity, about their history, in all kinds of insidious ways that are happening because you don't control this programming. But you allow your child to have this as their programmer. You are their programmer of anything. You have to resume programming. You have to take them out. Do any of these kids got phones right now? No. The phone's being used to film because I want to make sure that we talk about this. But if they was inside, wouldn't one of them have to have a phone by now? Right. No, we're not teaching that. See, because look, are they misbehaving?